Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And the Hokies will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Will take over.
The Flames offense will get the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line getting set on second down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Gadecki. Complete. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to pass on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Flames trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hokies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you build your defense around.
And everybody just seems to look to these two guys when there's a big play on the field that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting there.
He smashes his way through again. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You could just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Paulo.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Back to the air one more time. He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on third. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Hokies line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, it's Smith. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just give it...
Afterburner's coming. The 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown Flames. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Looking to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Anger. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there.
Off he goes. Lowers those pads. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's past the 30. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 30. 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Liberty.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Set up for second and short after that completion. The option look. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Gadecki. They're trying to get to it. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
On second down, looking again to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
No doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Moving away from pressure. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes the offense on second down.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, they avoided the negative play and sack.
The Hokies will snap it on first and 10.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Hokies line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. They'll try to pound their way in, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punching in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this.
Oh, it's a fake, headed for the end zone. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air, it's Gadecki. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Second down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he intercepts it, taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
He wants to pass it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Off play action. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Complete downfield. Look out, there he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Hokies want to move quickly. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
He'll ride his man on the option. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up forward to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the... Going for the big play. Snags it on the right. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Flames.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Looking to throw on second down. He makes the grab. The Hokies will hustle to the line. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last.
Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be brought down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw, it's Gadecki. He'll take another shot here. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And this was a quarterback. You're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunicated.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Flames have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Gadecki. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. Touchdown, Liberty! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick tempo here for the offense. On second down, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Dropping back, it's Gadecki. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Flames. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're bringing... He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Running it back, it's Washington.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Liberty Flames will take over.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Anger. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. The inside handoff. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. He wants a big play here late. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He left him grabbing. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. He'll do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now they'll try the right side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. He's off to the races. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.